concern that we will overcome this predicament. As our nation has done for the past 17, 18 years, they will support us. And the delegation here at the Central Board of PARTİ, of course, has a lot of responsibility to shoulder, and it is incumbent on all of them. Of course, this also helps us to concentrate on many matters in further detail. Our ministries and all the relevant authorities do attach great importance to all the activities ongoing. We have made certain decisions regarding many regulations, the discussions about which started in the Grand National Assembly. This is related, for example, with the borrower situation, election rules, and the election rules of some other situations. In the previous days, Ankara Bar Association and some authorities which possess the same mentality indeed made attacks carelessly, recklessly to the president of the Religious Affairs Directorate. But we know that there is an urgency to make regulations to address to those matters carefully. In the previous years, we already had made certain preparations and brought our activities to a level we desired. But now we will evaluate, re-evaluate, if you will, and tackle the shortcomings, if any, and submit it, present it to the approval of the Assembly. And we also have a judicial reform and some elements, some issues which haven't been put in effect yet. We need to accelerate the work regarding that issue to tackle all the problems, and we need to leap forward in many other areas: investment, production, trade, commerce, employment. All of these areas, we need to work very hard altogether to bring the levels of progress in all these areas to a much higher degree. Not only the health sector, but also the economic infrastructure and social tissues of many Western countries during this pandemic turned out not to be as strong as many believed, while Turkey, on the other hand, stood more strongly on her feet and has come to a phase where, when we are about to leave all these difficulties, that rough patch behind, and therefore we need to trust in one another more strongly. The gainings we have claimed during the pandemic will hopefully be turned to our advantage, despite the enemies outside and also those who lack foresight domestically. We will bring our struggle to a victory. May God always be with us. My distinguished colleagues, now we will be having a look at our agenda of the Central Steering Board.